trouble causer.
Neil! It's your turn. Now, I gave you, for no other reason, we took 10 minutes so that you could work out what you were going to do on your turn. Cleric.
True. Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
You're sacrificing. What are you sacrificing this week?
Sacrifices were made.
You guys are good at accents.
No, look, catching them slimes then.
The winner is just Brit.
Did you hear, Dean, that in the Monday game, Neil's character killed a swan?
He did.
He's a level 0 sprite, so it was an accomplishment.
It was.
Like 6
He's
inches
a hero.
tall. Yeah. Versus swan. Anyway.
He's actually 7 inches, just above average.
I mean, shut up.
I'd like to take the shove action. I'm going to whack this guy.
Okay. Do you want to shoot him prone or back?
Prone, please.
Prone.
I'm gonna knock you proud.
I like that guy.
Oh!
No, it's a contested roll versus a zombie. You might be good.
We're eyeing because it was almost a 20.
You're not good. They rolled a 19.
I loved it.
So much worse.
Hi, Ian.
I loved Dolly's reaction to that. Unfortunately, I'm going to take the attack of opportunity to move away from the Slimos.
Okay. Your AC is 20 or 18?
18.
It hits exactly an 18, my dude. What a rough
That doesn't
time
hit.
to be Neil.
Ties go to the player.
Ties go to the roller, bitch. Okay.
But most people are rollers.
As you and I can imagine Torin is trying to maybe work this out in his mind whether it's safe to move back or not. And as you do, turn and step away, the zombie latches out with not necessarily speed, but just strength. Enough strength to kind of push past your shield and scratch away down at you. It's actually going to deal a whopping 13 bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit! Did that boy just crit me?
No.
Oh. I can't hit for 13.
Well, you're a fucking life cleric. Who tries to steal a lot of kills with a mace.
Successfully steals several.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right.
That's why I'm the giant slayer.
Anything else you want to do?
No, thank you. I'll take that crit, which it was, and
Crit.
Take that crit.
Take that fucking crit.
That was so good!
First, I'm going to see if the leech is recharged. It don't. Okay. And then the putrid zombie is going to increase by moving forward, and it does hit again. It's like a horror movie. You're trying to run back away from it, and it just keeps pushing forward. You're stumbling across the upturned graves, the twisted brambles and upturned roots of the dead terrain, and it has no trouble with them at all. And it is going to hit you for, it's going to be 12 bludgeoning this time.
Just end it.
Slipping in some man gravy there, bud.
Valara.
Okay, I
Hope you
understand if
drown
no.
on mangrove.
I don't know if this has come up before in us playing together. Can I retroactively use Skirmisher?
Ooh, no, not this far. Not a whole round pass. If it's like another, like if you end your turn and it's like Dean's turn next and you're like, oh, that's fine. But like,
I think it has to be done on the enemy's turn. I like just the language.
That's also a good point. Clear. Yeah, but it's been a little too far.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack this boy then.
Okay.
Hey, it reacted right away. That feels good. Please continue to do that. Roll 20. Yes!
It's not come right through yet. That's a hit.
Big damage, big damage. No whammies! Oh,
Small damage.
yeah.
Some whammies.
Small Pepe damage.
Yeah, that's not going to be a slime kill. Amaryllis.
Jesus, these zombies beat the crap out of me.
By the time this is over, I'm going to be Richter Slime Slayer Snarlock. Not as good as Giants, whatever his name is.
Giant Slayer.
That's the one.
But you do have the benefit of alliteration.
Yeah.
That's true.
Amaryllis is pulling out her daggers.
Oh!
And I just realised I've completely forgotten the Elder Familiar this entire combat. Oh wow. It's been like 3 weeks. I only had it for like a week before.
Yeah.
She like
Right.
stabs it multiple
also
times in the
forgot.
back. And with each stab, the zombie just sprays like corrosive
This isn't even
stuff.
the first time you've done this movie, and it's very good. Go ahead.
Amaryllis is like, prepare to die.
And then double points of attack. That is such me.
Nice 4 damage. That is Ian rolling in action right there.
Yeah, that's
Well,
right
I
there.
have an offhand attack.
You do, and your offhand attack is always better.
Oh!
Did I fucking
My
stop?
god.
I mean, statistically, that is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty solid. Especially because, you know, a zombie like this hasn't got the presence of mind to really focus on 2 targets at once. Which means you can get behind it and you can just start, you know, cutting the petrified tendons and things that are keeping this automaton of meat and flesh moving. With some very good attacks. Victor.
Okay.
Victor.
Yeah. Little Chekhov action.
Rip in peace, that actor.
I'll longsword this guy. That's fine. That's fine by me.
I mean, what
I
else
care
are you
not
gonna
the
do?
consequences.
You 3rd level fire, or 4th level, whatever we are.
I
Fourth
could
hit.
get my spear. I could punch it. I could kick it. I could
I'm
flag
coming in
in
the
your
gym, I'm
face.
coming in the car, I'm coming at home.
Oh, piss.
It was the inflection. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, actually, now I'll move away to go get my spear.
And you have
Oh, I'll go
the
that way
bullshit,
around.
right? You have the bullshit?
I have.
He doesn't
No, I
have
don't
no
have the
bullshit.
You don't have any bullshit.
He takes the attack.
Oh, well, it's going to miss. The whole slime, like a tidal wave, is going to lurch after you, but it's moving more awkwardly due to the piercings of its body, the arrow lodged in it, all of these kinds of things.
It's another action to pick it up, so I won't spend action dice to do that. I'll just.
No, it's a free item interaction.
Oh, wait, hold on.
If you're longsword in one hand, you can use your free action to pick up the spear on the ground with the other hand.
Is that beneficial if I get attacked and want to riposte, though?
You won't have your
I won't have
one-hand
my spear
bonus.
mastery thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave it on the ground for now, then. That's 15.
That is a very
Ooh.
interesting situation, I guess.
I can't. I think I would have taken opportunity attack. I'd
You
have
would
to
have
go that way
taken
around.
opportunity attack from the little slime as well. That is
Yeah.
a good call. It's kind of hard to see because on my screen, you're standing on top of a dead slime, and that's hard to see.
I tried to go around the other way, but I couldn't afford that. So.
You do not get hit by the other slime, so you're good.
Okay, cool. That's me done.
Now is slime time.
Dean is satisfied.
This slime is actually going to kind of, you know, the instinct follows. It tries to sort of reach you at you, Richter, and it's going to, like, follow the motion and actually go for you, Richter, which means it does move out of your attack range, Belara, and you can take an opportunity attack against it.
I
if
sure
you so
will.
wish.
I just clicked short bow though. Hold on.
Fuck!
You swing your bow at it.
Kink.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Delicious.
Yeah, and that's a kill.
Nice.
before it gets to attack.
Oh,
Animal
God.
Crossing clap.
You see this coming, Amaryllis, and as the giant slime of corruption starts pushing its way through the gravestones, crumbling the stone as it just forces its way through, you actually can kind of move in such a way that when it kind of splashes down, it doesn't strike you. Thorin.
Torin reaches up and grasps, rather than the unicorn charm on his necklace, he grabs the silver squirrel, and he mutters a prayer to Oilen.
Isn't it an acorn?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, silver acorn.
Same symbolism, same faith.
Yeah. The silver acorn to Oilen, and you mentioned that this area is like full of like decrepit, horrible roots, etc. A root that he's standing on glows ever so slightly, and these lances of light travel out to each one of the people within 30 feet, which may well be you guys. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Actually, none of them are below half health anyway, so you can just.
This isn't that.
Oh,
this
you're
isn't
right.
that.
Check Prayer of Healing. Prayer of Healing might be more than one action.
Yeah, I feel like
casting because this happened before.
Oh,
so double check.
It's 10 minutes casting time.
I know that's right.
Useless.
That's come up a few times before because it
What
doesn't
sort of
even
useless
feel.
spell
It doesn't
has
even
10
feel
minute
like it
casting?
should be. But yes, I'm sorry.
Ah, that's so annoying. Well, I'm gonna cure wounds at 2nd level myself.
I mean, same healing more or less. Yeah. More or less.
And Disciple of Life. So how much do I regain? To a creature. That is obviously my action. I cannot do anything of use with my bonus action, I think, unless when's Amaryllis' turn? No, I can't really. I could cast Sanctuary, but no, that's
You
better.
end your turn.
Yeah. Plus 10. Plus 2. Plus 2.
Oh. The putrid zombie, as knives are driven into its back, is going to weave and wheel around and strike at Amaryllis. It was a crit, but it rolled double ones on the first roll, so
Classic Ian.
it kind of evens out. Ian like has a bubble permeates all around him. So it's going to deal 12 bludgeoning damage, which is actually a... You avoided double that.
Jesus.
That could have easily taken me down in one hit if it wasn't that. Double ones.
This is more powerful than your regular zombie. Belara. You can now see how much trouble these... How much of a threat this zombie is.
Yeah, I would... she would, like, frustrated, wheel around, throw her sword, like, into the ground, and it does its little thwong, right? And she will shoot at the zombie.
Fucking 9mm Beretta.
Pulls out.
That is a hit. Yeah, just something about the whole scene made me imagine just... That is a good hit.
Freeze.
It's
My
an
cat's
okay
melting,
hit at
guys.
best, Ollie. Don't suck up. I'm just kidding.
Do you not get
I love
sneak
you.
attack?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
I guess someone's
No,
not gonna
do you
get
not
any
get sneak
praise.
attack, Doxy?
I do get sneak attack. Good call. That's why Balara's the best.
Yeah, that turned out to be a pretty good hit, didn't it?
It did.
Second best.
Amaryllis.
It's second
I'm
best to who? Mr.
Dale.
Forgettable.
Oh, damn!
Amaryllis is stabbing that zombie.
3 Ian crits in a row.
Well,
The
at this point,
13th session.
And it's another rubbish damage roll.
at this point, you have to multi-class into rogue, surely.
It's true.
Fucking metal.
How hurt? Like, is this zombie on its last legs? Can I tell?
It is definitely bloodied. I
Literally.
can always give you bloodied for free, and that means it is below half health.
It's on somebody else's legs at this point.
No, I'm not going to take the risk. Well, I mean, it doesn't make a huge amount of difference, but I'm going to take the extra +1 AC by taking root and hoping that that saves me from this slime.
But maybe this will save you from the slime. Richter!
Let me do the maths.
I would like a 2 or 1.5 hour stream of just you commenting over whatever it is you're playing or doing,
Like
just
that?
in that language.
It's like a mixture of the fake Italian that Mario uses, and there's another game that does that. Is it Little Big Planet? I don't remember.
I don't know, but I enjoy it.
That's a hit.
Action Sedge. Doing it again.
Give it to me.
No, that wasn't
Reroll.
advantage. Piss on my knickers and then make me put them back on.
You have weird kink.
Yeah, it's not that weird.
Oh, 8 damage. Wait a
Dean,
minute.
why don't you describe how you want to take down the slime, if you have anything in mind?
Slap that slime.
I stab it and sort of scramble
Whisk
around
it with
a
your
bit,
spear. Yeah.
and then do one of these like this. It's on my spear at the end, and I go "Oh!" and it.
That's
don't-
the dance.
You don't scream. You don't scream yeet.
I'm sure it's solid enough. But I am the
I asked.
It's like a non-Newtonian fluid, you know. Like you get
Yeah,
a little bit
yeah.
of gentle force up, and then it starts to resist, and you can really. Whew.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn? You know what? I think it is.
You've had enough, boy.
Torin!
No, wait.
Oh!
Just in case, I will, as a bonus action, elect this chap. So if he comes near me, I can stab him. I need to start using it. Get it in my head.
You're right, yeah.
I am gonna club this boy with all my might.
That's a hit.
Damn it! Only a 19. Boom.
What a fuckboy. Sound of crunching bone and wood. It's a strong hit.
Alright, why's it got wood in him?
Because the kind of, you know, all the plant life congealing inside it. I did a very good
Like
description
smash
there.
of his outer skull, and inside there's just a wooden skull.
That's
Oh,
how he
he's not in
died.
the mood for my shit today.
So it's going to attack Torin this time.
No!
That was a good noise.
It's going to hit.
God damn it! It's hit me. It's got 100% accuracy.
It has been doing pretty well.
Yeah, it's got a red dot on its hand.
I'm a cleric. I'm supposed to be good against.
You get you get a hit against it, and that draws its attention back, and it is going to slam into you. You managed to really position your shield properly this time, so it's going to deal damage, but less so. It's more just the kind of force put upon your body. It's going to do 6 bludgeoning. Belara,
Pathetic.
weak.
That boy.
That's a hit. And that is a kill.
Oh, okay.
You kill Steel. What the fuck?
Is there anywhere, anyhow,
You
how
shut
way?
your poor mouth. Sorry, what? Not you.
Is there any? I mean, I should. Is there any way you particularly want to bring this thing down, or are you?
I want his head to fall off.
Oh,
Like,
I mean, it's a
so
zombie. Yeah,
rotted.
the force of the arrow to the head brings the whole head off. And then the whole body just sways and falls, and then turns pretty instantly to mulch, aside from the head that remains pretty much intact.
Pick up the head, pick up the head, pick up the head. Where is a trophy like Geralt of Rivia?
Yeah.
Put it on your horse.
Gross. No.
You're not a bard. You don't get to talk about Geralt of Rivia.
So, with that, what's the next move?
That guy beat me to death harder than a giant or a troll.
That's because the giant and troll beat me to death. I was the one getting beat.
As it should be.
As is my function.
The worst time for prayer of healing is you have it prepped anyway.
That's true. Let's go ahead. Let's spaff that one out there.
So you're gonna take 10 minutes, focus on the damaged plant life in the area, and start a prayer. What are the rest of you interested in doing in this 10-minute interval?
As he was praying, Balara would come up and like rub potions on his wounds.
The fuck?
I will use a potion on you essentially. So you go ahead and roll that, bud.
Yeah, that was all.
Right. Okay. So everybody heals.
11.
Ooh.
Yes.
You alright?
Oh, baby.
What's wrong? You got something in your ear.
Did she have a nightmare?
Be right back. I need to comfort my child.
Well, okay. What do you
Roll
guys
your
want to
fucking
do?
healing potion first.
No, what do you want to do with the 10 minutes of time while he is conducting this prayer? Yes, you anoint him with healing potion. But what else do you want to do? Amaryllis
Have something she wants to do, but not until after she's healed. So while he's doing the prayer, I think she'd just be burrowing her roots down and trying to get a sense of what else there is, like in the area.
The ground tastes unpleasant, chalky.
My child has been quieted.
So,
right, everyone heals for
should be 11,
13.
right? 13?
Yeah, because Disciple of Life.
Oh, each level. Yes, so 13. Yeah, you're right. And then you also have a regular healing potion on top of that, Neil.
Oh, okay. What's that? D4, 2D4?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Rip. 2d4 plus 2.
So that's you take
Well
that
over
breather.
max.
There's still a malaise through the air, and it being winter, through that time of prayer, the sun sets and day turns to night.
Fuck.
Once the prayer is over, Amaryllis is going to look at the rest of the group and say, I wish to attempt to converse with the holy tree. I do not know if it will react violently, so it would be best for you to be on guard. And she's going to go into the church, go up to the big old tree, slowly place a hand against its trunk, and because I'm always under the effect of speak with plants, in Elder Sylvan, I will start by asking...
It can poison creatures.
Why don't you first move to your appropriate positions
okay, we're
here?
still on the battle map. That makes perfect sense.
Okay, yeah, let's travel together in the dark.
And this
okay?
way you can decide how you want to position yourself around the church.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh my god, is this going to be like a wave defense while we purify the tree? Oxy, keep up. You're going to get left behind, and we'll
Luckily,
listen.
she can see your light around the map, so it should be good.
I'm going to leave you behind as the zombies eat you.
Oh, fuck.
I don't like it.
I have to move.
This is why we
Oh,
need to move.
You don't like going through a moldy, crusty graveyard in the dead of night? Well, actually, it's the morning of night. But
The morning.
it's only just
I
fallen.
get it. I get it.
It's not like incorrect, but still. So we should probably have like. Excuse me, Richter. Should probably have Richter on door duty. Is there a?
That would make sense. Well, this is the entryway, you know, this is on a hill, so that is the way up the hill. You're gonna have a hard time getting over any of these ruins. Now, at the back where this tree grows, it is maybe 10 feet tall at the highest, so you could always try and climb over it, but even going down, because the ground is so damaged, it's very loose, so it is gonna be danger if you want to try and leap over the wall and down the hill, right?
Is everyone positioned?
Okay.
You sure we don't want Richter by the door?
Well, I tried to get ahead of you, but then you gave me sass and then immediately said I should be ahead of you. So what do you want from me, Neil?
Well, you see that you would, if I'm traveling in this direction, this is ahead of me, which makes that an entrance, where we entered, which is kind of what might be called the door.
But it's not a door, because a door is what swings open. It's an entrance door.
It is
I'll
the
go this way.
entryway of the church, Dean
It's not a
Cuddy.
door. It's not a door. I don't know
Hold
what's
the
in there.
door! Hold the door! Right, I think that looks good.
Okay. Amaris is reaching out, putting a hand on the trunk.
Amaryllis is definitely going to get corrupted by this tree that literally specializes in spreading corruption, and she's made of tree and people, which we both know can get corrupted. 200% corruptible.
She's doing this anyway. She puts a hand on the tree and in Elder Sylvan will intone, "What happened to you?"
You say this, and Elder Sylvan is a language that comes out magical. It is an ancient language where you can feel the force of the words, especially when trying to commune with this great tree here. You see the tree start to move ever so slightly and shift, and suddenly the sight of it is far, far more clear. The tree itself, you start to realize the reason why it looks so large is because almost one of the branches has broken and hung down, but as it starts to move, you see it as one large arm, very similar to the spirit of the forest cornucopia. Once it starts to twitch and move and decades of dead bark start to slide and crack and shift, you can see the musculature of the arm. But it is twisted. The hand comes to clawed points, and there is what resembles a face. It is, without a doubt, the twisted shape of an elder spirit. This wasn't just a tree planted here. The church was made around the tree. The elder spirit, but so twisted by the corruption, the face is just sort of in the bark of the tree, and the main focus of it is a twisted maw, a mouth of barbs and fangs that, through you communing with it, you awaken something inside it. Not something sentient, but something almost sentimental. But the connection is instantly... You can feel the confused mix of emotions and flight response coming from this Elder Spirit Guardian. And it is going to rouse. And you're going to give me...
In
rolls.
space!
I knew it would happen, but I had to do it.
Yeah, it is one of those things. Without a
Dean, I
doubt.
told you to be in front of
Don't
me.
worry, Ian. I've got the door covered.
So was that just an initiative roll? Or did you need to
Initiative roll right now, yes. I'm going to give you the chance to, pull back if you get a good initiative roll. It's not going to get, an opportunity attack from
Thing
you
is the
because
same as Reggie then?
you can tell a similarity, right? It looks like
Is Reggie but horny?
It's no. Not once were there horns described. Like the equivalent of a dead tree to a living one. Almost like a zombie forest spirit.
Okay.
It's so saturated with the magic of the corruption and it's almost oozing from the mouth now that it opens.
Yeah, there's zero reasoning with this thing, isn't it? What's happening?
Well, I don't think Amaryllis would agree.
Okay.
Well, you were already told that once a spirit can be roused from its slumber and corruption. So. First.
A doc mock.
Oh, the humans back there? Or the human males? Females are a different species in D&D. They're down there. Balara, you actually get the first reaction, maybe because it does strike that like, emotional resonance with Reggie, tree spirit you have a close connection with, and seeing it so similar yet twisted and deformed. You get the first action. How would you like to take it? Val.
I know, I'm thinking. I'm gonna take the defend action.
Okay.
And my turn.
Okay. Amaryllis.
Amaryllis is fucked.
Just get
I mean, Amaryllis isn't necessarily being sensible about this anyway.
She's gonna meld with the big tree.
You can give me a wisdom roll right now, Amaryllis. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. Oh!
It can totally be healed.
We're the same.
It could be healed right now.
Licks.
Corruption can be removed from it by...
But Balara
Giving it that
doesn't know
connection.
that, though.
This is Amaryllis.
Yeah.
I know.
Amaryllis is
Maybe
like...
someone should tell the person with the potion.
Amaryllis is like, she's not even stepping back. She's like still got her hand on its trunk.
Ooh.
And we'll say again in Elder Sylvan, we'll say, it does not have to come to this. We can help you. How do we help you?
What you hear back, and the rest of you actually hear this too, but it doesn't resonate with them as much as you. But in some part, you are living beings. The whatever elder spirits are is so freaking primordial and ancient. It resonates somehow. The long single arm that pulls out is like grabbing at the wall near it over here, and is like trying to. It's almost like pulling itself up. And it's almost like halfway between tree and elder spirit still, right? It's like it's stuck. But there's no words. There's just a jumbled mix of emotions of pain and anger and fear and frustration. It's then going to make a bite attack against you. It's going to hit.
With Amaryllis.
So you're there having this communique, and like you're speaking Elder Sylvan, the hair is billowing, the wind is swirling around the area, and you are going to be brought into the mouth of the corrupted spirit.
Well, now's your time to be life daddy, Neil. I'm gonna need it.
Life
It's
daddy
going
incoming.
to do exactly 18 piercing damage.
Well, I'm stable. I'm stable.
So what
that.
you guys see is basically it just crunches up Amaryllis. It all just moves at once. Like I said, it's almost like the trunk of the tree just has this massive maw, and just crunches Amaryllis up and consumes her. I'll put her back here. And then it's going to lurch forward And it's going to make a claw attack against Torin. Which misses.
No!
Torin, like, it is one of those
Zombie
moments where you
karma.
have that, like, frozen moment of fear, but, like, you very quickly overcome it as the arm swings down at you. It's up to you whether you dodge or just shield crunch against it.
He definitely, like, squats down and just...
Yeah, takes.
It's not like a holding firm. It's like the shield gets battered and he
Absolutely.
like rattles.
Richter.
I will charge forth from the position I was put in by my teammate.
You were within one move of the demon tree. You're good.
Okay.
Demon
I'll
tree.
spirit.
Oh no, Amaryllis is being leech seeded.
That's going to be a miss. You go
get
up and
riposted by
try
the
to
tree.
get the right, you know, the outer bark is so petrified, right? Not only would this have been like a brilliant, powerful oak or something in a previous life, but now it's corrupted and dead and even grown more strength because of it.
That'll do.
Torin.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I reach forward and touch?
Amaryllis is inside the mouth of the tree and the mouth is... So, no.
So it's totally closed. Okay.
It's like a swallowed. Which does mean it probably can't bite anyone else. But, like, I imagine you would reach out and touch. And it's not like, you know, the jaws of an animal or something. It's, like, completely locked together.
Mm-hmm. It's like someone's done a carving in a tree.
Yeah!
It's solid.
It almost
Yeah.
seems like it doesn't open, but you know it does.
What can I do? Can I take reactions to cast spells?
No, you can take an action to prepare to cast a spell.
With a trigger, is what I mean, sorry. Take an
Yeah.
action to prep. Yeah. So I will prep an action that if it opens its mouth at all, because it is a tree, it's an inanimate tree, I'm viewing its mouth as a container. Can I fill it with 10 gallons of clean water to wash Amaryllis out? Possibly.
If it opens
Or drown
its
the
mouth.
bastard if it
Yes.
opens its mouth.
Would you tell these guys your plan so they can try and open its mouth?
Yes, yeah. He'd mutter to himself in prep, and he'd be like, "If it opens its mouth, I might be able to wash her out." Mouthwash.
This is a medieval world. You haven't worked out mouthwash yet. Okay. Good idea. You need to make the twisted elder spirit open its mouth. Bell. Torin telling you that plan. And you can see it's like pulling itself forward. It's lurching forward halfway between elder spirit and tree form, right? What would you like to do?
I feel like Balara would be hurt to hurt this thing. Like, it would hurt her to hurt this thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to jump on it and open its mouth, I guess.
Okay, that's an athletics roll. It's definitely possible.
Sure.
I imagine you're doing a kind of like you grab a branch and like push with your legs. I think that would be where Belle's instinct would go, right? The legs are stronger.
Probably around.
Oh, that's
Not gonna do it!
that's not gonna do it. But you know, it's very clear what you're trying to do, right?
Kick its teeth.
Amaryllis, you don't really get to take a turn right now. You're inside the mouth of the Elder Spirit.
And unconscious.
Yeah.
Maybe you should take root inside it.
At least I'm stable. That's the positive I'm taking from this situation.
You know, really.
That's like at the
balance.
end of my mental health statement. Still stable.
If it had done one more damage, I would be in big trouble right about now.
It
In a way.
sort of lumbers and moves, almost pulling its mouth further up the bark of the tree, which actually brings Bell with it higher up. And it is going to swing, I think, at Richter. Richter is the present threat. You actually can easily parry the slow-moving arm of the Twisted Spirit as it comes close, riposting, as it opens up the weak spots where the bark is softer, where it clearly has to move, right?
I can draw a line from me to Torin, right?
Yeah! I would say so.
I would say so.
I'll give you flanking for that. That's a hit.
Roll 1d8.
Yeah, it's low damage, but you have the extra riposte damage, which is going to add up. Yeah, it's one of those things where, I mean, you're hacking at a tree with a spear, right? You pierce through and you splinter a chunk of the wood away, and it reveals the more living flesh underneath. But it's never going to be super effective. But it is your turn right next.
Can I attempt to open its mouth? Is there like an outcropping of wood that I can shove my longsword into and just like try and get it open?
So there's two ways you could do this. You could do what Bell's doing, which is basically an athletics check, or you could try to find a weak point to attack, which would trigger the mouth to open.
I will leave my spear where I stuck it in, step on top of it, and try and push open its mouth with an athletics roll.
Please give me an athletics check. That's pretty good. It rolls better. You can...
Damn it.
It is aware of what you're doing at this point. However much intelligence is left inside the beast as it's so corrupted now, it is clearly fighting back against the both of you. Maybe when Bell was doing it, it didn't have to. But right now you can tell that you are opening the mouth a little bit, and then it pushes more weight into it, and you can see the false muscles of the spirit shift and move to give it even more strength. And it is going to pull both of you up, so if both of you fall, you're going to take fall damage at this point. But that isn't something to worry about right now. Torin, you just want to basically prepare another act, do the same.
I'm worried that if we leave it... No, I'm not going to leave it because I'm worried. I think people might die because of it. Torin says a prayer to Eitrick, grasps his neck. He covers it. You see the pink light, and then the pink light begins to glow behind the creature opposite him. And the large unicorn spear
Yes.
materializes, and it's going to instantly attack.
It's been too long for me to remember where I put the old spear icon, but that is it.
Perfectly balanced in all things. And it literally, because it's unicorn horn, so it's spiral. It spins as it tries to penetrate the old boy.
Okay. And I think... Oh, he's got more. But wait!
He does have more. And then I'm gonna hit him right in the fucking toe with my mace.
You can't really see any toes yet, but you can hit one of the low-hanging roots.
Nice low-hanging fruit in it.
Yeah.
Boom! That's right.
So many natty 20s this session. I'm not sad.
Okay.
So it's
You hit... You know, you as you take that moment, Torin, you look for any kind of sign, and you can see the corruption as it's kind of being sucked up from the ground and deposited back into the ground by the roots, and you see just one of those areas and just slam hard enough to cause essentially like a backup, like stepping on a hose.
It's like a What's that game with the orange glow where you always aim for the glow? The thermal. It's an old one now, like Cold Planet. I can't remember. I don't remember it.
Oh, Lost Planet.
Yeah.
Good game.
As long as it doesn't become an eyeball that you attack for massive damage, we're good. I think this is actually a really good place to take a little break, because next we're starting at the top of the initiative with Bell and Bell and Richter's turn. So I think we're going to take a little break. We'll be back in a bit and continue.